Hey folks, this is a BIOS overview, quick BIOS overview. Not going to go into every little detail on this here BIOS, but this is the Gigabyte UD B550 AX or AC. I'm trying to remember the exact model, but this is the Wi-Fi one. So you first come in here. A lot of times it'll show up in easy mode. So let's start it like that. For your first time booting in, I bought this used, so somebody's already been in here screwing around. Easy mode, you get information about what the CPU is. You can see I have a Ryzen 5 3600 XT, 32 gigs of RAM. Here's my BIOS version. I will do a separate video on updating the BIOS. My 4 RAM slots, all of them are working, which is good. I bought this used. A lot of times on eBay, I buy these things used, and one of these or two of these is garbage, right? Sometimes 3. This is where you turn on XMP. So assuming this RAM's compatible, when I reboot this, we should have overclocked RAM. If I had drives in here, which I do not, you would see those there. Now, SATA, I don't have anything plugged into SATA. You see I have a graphics card in here, and you see 3.0 by 16. If I had M.2s, you'd see those. CPU fan speed, frequency, all this good information here. All right. One of the places to do the BIOS update right here, I will do that in one of my 2 BIOS update videos. Smart fan info, if you want to see that, you can go in here and do some stuff with your fan curve. All good things. And let's see, let's go ahead and go into advanced mode. You can either click on this or hit F2. On favorites, you can add to this favorite list. Usually there's a lot more stuff in here, so where the previous owner was, it appears they went in and removed some things. Tweaker. So CPU clock control, advanced CPU settings. So I'm just going to kind of give you an overview. When I see one that looks like a menu, I'll open it up. And gotta need the keyboard to do this. So that's what you got there, folks, under that. Now, you have to be careful when you hit exit or escape. It might do that, so you're forced to go back and click here. Here's our XMP profile stuff. Now, if this RAM speed does not work at 3600, I would come back in and change that RAM speed to something slower. If you're into your timings and stuff, all that would be under here. And notice down here when it says escape, that's when you can hit the escape button. If it doesn't, then it's not going to work. Here's a bunch more stuff, all right. Back to tweaker. So CPU core stuff here. So this menu is not have as much stuff in here as I was expecting. Platform power. I/O ports. Now, I've been into a lot of BIOS. So much stuff on here, I still don't know what it all means. Trusted computing, folks. This does not matter like some of the old 10th and 11th gen Intel ones, where you had to set it to 2.0 to get Windows 11 to work. We're going to skip all those menus there. AMD overclocking. It's an area I usually don't mess with. I use their software. All right, and you know this channel is heavy Intel. We barely do stuff with AMD, so a little weak point, I would say. All right, so system info. Once again, type of motherboard, BIOS, and I will do a BIOS update video. One of the other places you can do your BIOS update in here. Boot. If we had drives in here, you could see me move some stuff around. And if you want to add a password, do that there. So not a whole lot to this BIOS. I imagine after an update there may be some features added. But that's about it, folks. So I'd go into save and exit, and we do want to save the XMP. So we'll hit enter, and then we can hit enter again. And if this thing boots up, folks, that means that the it took the RAM overclock. If it doesn't reboot, then oops, your RAM's not compatible. Yep, it took it. So everything's good. Now, had it not worked, we would have to, we would automatically disable it. All right. So, folks, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for checking out. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you.